and welcome to day 2 of August vlogs. I am currently hiding up in my office, which is at the moment doubling up as a bedroom for me and Tom while my parents are here. I haven't really had a chance to do a proper intro earlier. I did try a little bit earlier on to do one in the car on the way to football, but it was just too bumpy and all over the place. But yeah, today is Saturday. And we have been to football this morning. That was really, really good. It was the first time that Arthur his football team have got back together since March. Clubs were allowed to start opening up for kids mid-July, but his particular kind of little club have been a little bit extra cautious, and they've been waiting to get proper kind of sanitising stuff into place. But yeah, that's been really good. He really enjoyed it. It was really nice for him to see some of his friends that he hasn't seen over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, so that was really nice. He's had a really good kind of morning playing a bit of football. My parents have just popped to Sainsbury's because my parents like to pop to the supermarket all the time. But they've gone to pop and get a few little bits for lunch and a few little bits to go with our tea tonight. And then hopefully after lunch, we are going to pop over to Arbroath and we are going to go and have a little walk along the Arbroath cliffs. So I will take you along with me. At the moment, I am just trying to get a little bit of work done. I am just trying to get the listings sorted. Today is the day that the 12 Days of Christmas collaboration selection box things go live. And I'm just trying to sort out the listing so that it's all ready to go. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, in case you're new to my vlogs and you haven't watched a series before, the way I record it is I record a day in advance just because of the kids and because of time restrictions. So the video that will have gone up on the 1st of August was technically filmed on the 31st of July. And today is technically the 1st of August, but this video will go up on the 2nd. It's just how it works for me best to be able to get videos out daily. But yeah, I guess that's kind of all I was going to say for now. And we will bring you along to the cliffs in a little bit and show you some views. Before I head downstairs and start being organised about going out, I thought I'd show you this. This is something that Tom got me for my birthday last week. I have got a real sweet tooth and I love a sweet. But he picked me up a Retro Sweets Classic gift box. How many of these are going to be familiar to people? Look. Double dips. Curly Whip. These aren't really retro. I guess they've been around a while, but not really that retro. But got sherbet fountains. Candy necklaces. Do you remember having candy necklaces? All kinds of stuff. Popping candy. All kinds of different things. Jazzles. And then there's a bag of kind of different chewy classics. What else? Scooby-Doo candy sticks. I can remember having these as a kid, and we used to think we were so cool pretending we were smoking cigarettes. All kinds of different like lollies and bits and pieces. Again, wine gums, not really that retro, but I guess they've been around a while. Refreshers, drumsticks. There's candy whistle. Then what else is in here? Refreshers. Love hearts, pixie sticks, sherbet sticks, white mice, all kinds of bits and pieces. It's giving me some proper inspiration as well for maybe a nostalgia sweet shop themed yarn collection. That sounds like quite a fun idea. All kinds of lovely bits and pieces. Parma violets. These split people, don't they? Does anyone else love Parma violets, or does everyone hate them? I'm definitely on the love Parma violets side of things. We have made it to Seaton Cliffs, just on the edge of Arbroath. Although, well, we're not actually on the cliffs yet, but we are right by the sea. And we are heading up that path up onto those cliffs. Arthur is also vlogging today, apparently. So the edge of these cliffs are a special kind of conservation area for wildflowers, to help obviously the insect population and stuff like that. And I've picked a really boring spot to show you, of course. But there are some absolutely stunning wildflowers just all along in this hedgerow. It's not quite a hedgerow, is it? But yeah, really, really pretty bits and lots of bees. So according to my walk book, this stack out here is known as the Devil's Head or the Deil's Heed if you've got a Scottish accent, which I really don't. Yeah, but we're enjoying the walk. Lots of lovely cliffs. It's a bit perilous, I have to say. But great scenery. This seems to be a really popular spot with fishermen, but we were talking to a farmer at the fruit farm yesterday, and he says he regularly fishes for mackerel. He doesn't usually buy fish at all, and there's been a real shortage of mackerel for the fishermen, and apparently it's something to do with the fact that there were a lot more dolphins coming in close with less boats being out during lockdown and things like that, and the dolphins have been nabbing all the mackerel. So it's definitely not been as good a mackerel season. I don't really eat fish, so it doesn't really affect me, but I thought it was an interesting little tidbit. Ah, does it tell you you like butter? We found some music, and we've determined between me and Mum, with our musical knowledge of some kind, that it's Lord of the Dance. Trying to convince Mum to sing it all for you.
Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the Dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he.
There we go. So this is Carlinghew Bay, I think, and the caves that we were going to look at are just here. So normally if it's low tide you can get down into the bay and you can access those caves, and from what the book says, one of those caves will actually take you through into this other cove just behind. We're not going to go down there today. The boys are getting whingy. There was an ice cream van at the car park, and if we head back now, they'll just about have time for ice cream. That is the reality of going for walks with small children. But we've really enjoyed the walk, and I think Tom and I will definitely be back. You may have noticed he's not with us. That's because he is at home waiting for the RAC to come out because our car is playing up.